Welcome to Kuala Lumpur. The next couple of days I'm gonna explore the capital of Malaysia together with you. I'm gonna show you around, we're gonna try food, and we're gonna see what the city has to offer. I think you're not supposed to eat the seed in here. After spending 2 months in Bangkok, I continued my journey to Malaysia's capital, Kuala Lumpur, one of Asia's most ethnically and religiously diverse cities. I'm here in Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown, a popular area for both locals and tourists. It is super busy here. I'm here in the Petaling Street, and it is one of the earliest streets of Kuala Lumpur, and nowadays there are a lot of market stalls here selling all kinds of things. I think you can find a lot of cheap fake things here. It's very busy. Let's have a look around. There are hundreds of stalls, all selling similar items, from clothes and shoes to sunglasses and souvenirs. Purses, all kinds of things here. Look at this. Handbags. So there's a lot of fake stuff here, a lot of brands, Calvin Klein, Gucci, whatever, and you can get it here for a fraction of the price. Manufactured for a couple of cents somewhere here in Asia, and now it's sold here at the market. We're at the end of the shopping street. To be honest, it's like a very standard shopping street that you find everywhere in every Southeast Asian city. Right here behind me, this building, up here, this one. This is actually the second tallest building in the world after the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. Guys, we've arrived to the colonial area, and unfortunately it is super sunny now. I can't even open my eyes. It's so hot. I'm suffering so much, but guys, look where we arrived. That is one of Kuala Lumpur's main attractions. It's a pretty big flagpole. Yeah, I don't know if you guys find it impressive. I have to say right now it's a bit hard for me to appreciate it because I'm just dying in this humidity and heat. But let's have a look. There used to be a British flag up there during colonial times. Here on the other side behind me we have some colonial buildings, and yeah, so that's one of Kuala Lumpur's main tourist attractions. And there is like no shade at all. And guys, this was colonialized by the British, and the British are not known for being able to handle this kind of weather. I think they have problems when it's getting hotter than 35 degrees over there. So I have no idea how they could have survived this, because this heat is something else. Like, it is really bad. I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating, guys. But yeah, back then in colonial times, the British actually brought a lot of people from their other colonies here, especially from India. They also brought a lot of ethnically Chinese people here to Malaysia, and that is the reason why the city is so multicultural today. It is very interesting. All these influences are very visible throughout the city. We have mosques, we have Hindu temples, we have Buddhist temples, we have a lot of Chinese temples, and also just by looking at the people, it is so multicultural. The level of English is very high, so it is very easy for foreigners to get around. Good morning to day 2 in KL, and yesterday we explored Chinatown, and we made a big mistake because I explored during the day, during noon, and it was incredibly hot and humid. So today I'm starting my day early. It's 8 or 9 in the morning, and the weather is much better. It is still very humid, but the temperatures aren't as bad. I think we're getting closer to the city center. It's starting to look way more developed than it did yesterday, for sure. Yesterday was like the old city center, the Chinatown. Today we're in the new one, and you can definitely see the contrast with all these huge skyscrapers. The sidewalks are nicer. Here behind me, I'm gonna show you right here, these are the famous twin towers of KL.
The Petronas Twin Towers are around 452 meters high, and from their completion in 1998 until 2004, they were the tallest building in the world.
So you can see the city is really, really tropical. There's all these tropical plants and palm trees and bushes here. And even though it's in the morning, it is very humid already. But I actually really enjoy all the plants, all the green. The city is very green. There's a lot of palm trees and trees everywhere. So that's definitely really nice, I think.
Kuala Lumpur city centre is also home to the Golden Triangle, the city's primary business, shopping and entertainment hub.
Kuala Lumpur is known for its mega malls, and I'm standing right in front of them. This is the Berjaya Times Square mall here behind me. And it's not just any kind of mall, because this mall behind me here houses a roller coaster. And also I think they have AC in there. So I think let's go have a look inside. Oh my god, guys, this is so nice. There is a very, very nice AC in here. And they have lots of decorations. Look at this. It's really cute.
This one here is actually one of the city's older malls that opened in 2003. Its architecture made me somewhat nostalgic since it reminded me of my childhood.
I think I've arrived. Right here behind me, I just saw it and I can hear it. There's the roller coaster. Let's have a look. Oh wow, wow guys, look at this. It even has a looping up there.
The Supersonic Odyssey roller coaster here is Malaysia's largest indoor roller coaster, spanning multiple levels of the mall.
That is pretty big in here. That looks really cool.
Unfortunately, the staff told me the amusement park wouldn't open for another 2 hours, so I didn't get to try the roller coaster.
Good morning. Today I'm gonna check out one of KL's and Malaysia's most famous tourist attractions. You probably know of it, you've probably seen pictures of it. I'm here at the famous Batu Caves, just outside of Kuala Lumpur. And you can already see the mountains right here. It's actually really, really easy and convenient to reach. It took maybe 30 minutes on a taxi to reach Batu Caves from Kuala Lumpur city. And now we're gonna look for the entrance here. There's a couple of restaurants here. The entrance is free, which is really nice. It's actually an active Hindu temple, and I think right over there is the entrance. So let's go. We're getting closer. I think the caves are just over there, but look at all these fish down here. Do you see that? All of these are fish. There's so many. Waiting for food. There's a lot of stuff going on here in general. There's a lot of food stalls and activities to do. But I'm mainly here for the caves. And look at this. I already see the famous statue right here. So right here on this side you can buy offerings here for the temple right here behind me. So I'd say we're gonna have a look at what we can get here. Hello.
One?
Yes. This one here. It's fine?
Fine.
Yes, thank you so much. So let's go.
This is the most popular temple at the site, a shrine dedicated to the Hindu deity Murugan. Like in Thailand, you have to remove your shoes before entering the temple building. The inside was just as colorful as the outside. Now, I had to find one of the priests to make my offering. After I handed my flowers to the priest, he placed some vibhuti, sacred ash from the burned remains of cow dung or wood, on my forehead. Then he gave me this orange bracelet and pointed toward the donation box. I'm used to the fact that donations are often expected when visiting Buddhist temples. Still, I had the feeling that the priests here in this Hindu temple made extra sure that everyone left money, which in my opinion contrasts with what Hinduism is actually about. At the same time, maintaining the temples is probably not cheap either. At the foot of the hill you can see the statue of the Hindu deity Murugan, the god of war.
You have probably seen this picture before, and I have seen it so many times all over the internet. Now I'm finally here at the Batu Caves with the colorful stairs. 272, I've heard. So we're gonna have to climb for a bit, but I'm excited. Let's go in. So we're at the bottom and we're gonna go all the way up there. Let's see how long it's gonna take us. I think we're halfway there. There are the caves. Let's continue, let's not get tired. I think we've made it. Wow, that's the caves.
These limestone caves formed around 400 million years ago and consist of complex systems with at least 20 caves. Every Hindu deity has a traditional vahana or vehicle, which is often represented by an animal. Lord Murugan, whose golden statue we saw at the foot of the stairs, has a peacock as his vahana.
And over here we have even more stairs. So let's have a look up there. There are even more monkeys up here in this cave. And it is very impressive, the cave. It is very high. Lots of birds up here, so it definitely is very impressive. It's actually not too hot up here. It's actually nice and cool. And now we're gonna have a look up here. Whoa, this monkey just dropped this guy. He just dropped this coconut here. Oh, he already stole it. Yeah, so watch your head. You see, they just dropped their coconuts, and one of them almost hit my head. Another temple.
Up here, I got to witness how monkeys constantly stole offerings from the temple, while Hindu priests and security guards chased after them to retrieve the stolen bags.
We've seen the cave. It was very impressive. I really enjoyed it, especially since it's an active temple and you see a lot of worshippers there. It's not just a tourist destination, it is really a place for active worship, and I think that makes it more special. And now my complete t-shirt is soaked, my complete back is soaked, and I think I'm gonna head back to the city now.
Now I would like to show you a typical Malaysian dish, rendang rice. That's it. Typically it's rice with slow cooked meat in a paste of spices. And so this is a vegetarian version, completely vegetarian or vegan, I'm not sure, with like some soy protein. But if you prefer meat, you find this here in the city with meat. And I haven't tried it yet, but I saw it in so many places, so I'm very happy I found a vegetarian version of it. That's it. Cheers. That is really good. It's very rich. It reminds me almost a little bit of Indian food. It's almost like a fusion of Southeast Asian and Indian food. From what I've read, rendang actually originated in North India, and I think you can definitely taste these influences. There are also some pieces of potato here in the food. Really, really good.
Good morning to another day in Kuala Lumpur. Today I'm gonna check out a very local market. It's called Chow Kit Market. I read it is a fresh food market, so in Asia fresh food markets usually mean wet markets. We visited a wet market in Bangkok a couple of weeks ago, which was very interesting. There was so much stuff going on, it was a lot, and that's why I'm even more excited to see a market like this in Kuala Lumpur today. So let's go. We are here at the market and I can already smell it. All the fresh meat that's hanging out in the heat without any cooling in there. You can definitely smell it in the air already. Yeah, there's already the first fresh fish too. Yeah, people just take the fresh fish in their hand to inspect it before buying. Wow, look at this. Let's go in. The smell is very strong. There's so much seafood and fish everywhere. A lot of people. It's still very early morning. This market is only open until 2 in the day because I think after it gets too hot for selling all this fresh fish. Wow, look at these huge fishes here. Also look at the floor, guys. I should have worn different shoes. I should have known from my mistakes in Bangkok, but as you can see I didn't, and I'm still wearing my slides again, even though everything here is dripping and super wet. Right here, guys, that's what a wet market is about live animals here. So these fish here are still moving. Yeah. So if you buy fish here, this is definitely as fresh as it gets. And I think we're entering the meat section. There you can see all the meat hanging around. Look at this, these are like whole feet. Cow feet, look at this. Huge. This here is the poultry section. Lots of fresh poultry everywhere. Hello. Hi. Okay, I think we've seen enough meat. I saw there's also a fruit and vegetable section somewhere because I just stepped into a puddle of water on the floor and my feet are wet. I don't really want to think about what I really stepped into. So let's find another section that's a bit more dry. Have yellow watermelon here. I've never tried this before. And so many bananas. Look at these huge jackfruits here. Really, really big. Hello, what is that?
Snake fruit.
Snake fruit?
Yes, Mali, you name Salah.
Oh, it's a snake fruit.
Yes, try.
Oh, thank you. Cheers.
From Indonesia.
Mm. Oh, it's like a seed in here.
Yes.
So there's a seed in here. It's a fruit from Indonesia. It's not too juicy, not too sweet. It doesn't have a very strong flavor. It's just lightly sweet, very mild. Not bad. What is that? What is that?
Longland.
Longland.
You name Longland. Same like it.
How do you eat it, like this, or do you have open? So we have to open this one. So here's our fruit. I just peeled it.
Baby mango.
I think it has a seed. Oh no. I think you're not supposed to eat the seed in here. Very good, very good. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Bye bye. We also ended up buying 1 kilogram of the baby mangoes. One thing I noticed, people here are really nice, very friendly. And the thing I love so much about the city is this very high level of English. So far, I didn't meet a single person who didn't understand me. Communicating with locals is so easy, which is so nice because it just opens so many new doors if you can actually communicate with locals. So that is a very big plus about Malaysia, in this city here especially, because the English level is just incredibly high. Welcome to my balcony of my Airbnb here in Kuala Lumpur. I wanted to show you the view. It is absolutely beautiful. So back here we have the second highest building in the world. It is officially finished, but it's not open to the public yet. I think the tower is around 680 meters high. And here we have the world famous Petronas Twin Towers. And yeah, beautiful view. I'm paying $30 a night, beautiful apartment. So prices here in Kuala Lumpur are actually really good. Tomorrow I'm gonna enjoy the second capital city of Malaysia, because Malaysia actually has 2 capital cities. And if you're interested, check out my next video. And after, I'm gonna travel to the Philippines. I've never been there. I'm so excited. I wanna explore Manila. And then of course, I want to go see all the islands, beautiful paradise islands in the Philippines. And I hope you're gonna join me on my trip, and I hope to see you next time again. Bye!